What up, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the dogs, especially the cats. What's good with you? Today we got this Jaguars interview about Jay-Z and Diddy and such. Man, it's really picking up instructions in this little motherfucker. It really is. I mean, Jesus Christ, bro. Diddy, what the fuck? You really had over 20 years, my nigga? Shit. I don't know how you survived all of this under mine. Anyway, we got this video about yeah. You're gonna hear it with me because it's new for me too. I haven't seen this yet. I haven't seen it yet, so let's go.
The Hollywood house parties in Sunset Hills. These niggas used to take shit that they would put on their lips, and then they would ask a girl if they could get a sip of her drink,
Mm.
and they would put the agent, they would rub it on the rim, and then when the girl would continue to drink her drink, she would inject it, and the next thing you know, the bitch numb and dead, and they got it in the tub, screwing in.
They want me to tell the total story. Okay, I'll finish it. So then what happens is they presented a bad contract and you like, I'm not signing this shit. And they like, oh, you don't
And
want to
then they
sign
bring
it?
out the videotape.
Hop in the tape. Let me show you what this nigga did last night. And you like, oh shit, I'm gonna sign this right now. I don't want nobody to see that. Bow wow. Okay, move right along.
Oh,
Move right along.
Wow,
You made
wow.
my husband walk
Nigga, bow
away.
wow.
I don't even know what to say.
Shout out to Snoop for handling that for Bow. But they should have
Oh
got him
my
there.
God. Oh my God, you just turned. I don't even know if I'm old enough for this conversation anymore. I just became like a whole 3-year-old. I emotionally regress from what you just said.
She's here to set the record straight. Jaguar Wright is quite commonly known as the Cat Williams of the R&B world.
No, that's the beautiful thing about being the kind of honest I am. Because what I'm saying is
Give me a
true,
sec. I don't like the
because what I'm
lightning
saying
hits
is
my hair.
backed up on honest
I cut my hair short. So
God complete.
it doesn't help hitting the light to my hair. It's never good. Give me a sec. Oh, something on the head, please. Oh, thank you. Oh, that cold. That's ice cold. I like that. Put something ice on my head, please.
Integrity, I can say something like that. Let everybody be mad about it and step the away. And let's see what reality say. It ain't my fault I be ahead of the curve.
Dude.
It really ain't my fault. I'm just operating in my principle. And then I heard about some of the troubles that came to your door. But if I'm correct, I want to say this while we on camera. When we finished the interview that day, didn't I give y'all some warnings about things that might happen
Yeah,
because of this interview?
yeah.
Was I wrong?
No?
Oh, but was I right?
Yeah. Some of the things, the Tevin Campbell thing was interesting to me because we just hadn't heard from him, and he just kind of popped out of nowhere.
She is currently making shocking claims about Jay-Z's supposed involvement in Sean Diddy Combs' Freak-Offs. According to Wright, the duo's friendship goes way beyond simply creating music together. Here's everything you need to know. Jaguar revealed that several artists working in the industry have experienced various sorts of harassment, implying that individuals such as Diddy Sean Combs and Jay-Z are collectively to blame for the misery these men experience to further their agendas of power and pleasure. The majority of these men, she suggested, fit the description of homo thugs.
I don't need to go nowhere when he's trying to knock me out, screw me in the ass in a tub, like
Well,
I'm a dead person.
But wait a minute. I know why.
You
Hollywood
just
is
talking about this. I gotta light up my CBD.
Look, light up your CBD, but let me get this in. I know why. I know why Hollywood is so invested with the anal cavity. But I want you. I want to throw something at you. You tell me if this is true, right? It happens at a lot of parties. You're thinking about signing. I'm
Pause. A big fat pause. Um, there is something about it. Question. Let me ask you. Time in or time out? That's my thing. Time in or time out? Yeah, fucking in a different type of. Oh, wish. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Please, please, please help us. Shit. Give me a sec. Oh, well, give me a sec because it's time, bitches. It's in there. If you don't know, you don't know. If you don't know, don't ask because you should have already known. Otherwise, you have been living under the rock. If you don't know. Let's go, baby.
talking about the dudes, right? You go to this party. Let's say it's Cash Money. Okay. You go to this party. You get knocked out. Train ran on you in your ass. It's videotaped. You wake
Yeah,
up. They say you
that's
gonna
how they get
sign.
you. That's how they get them to put the dresses on.
What the
Thank
fuck?
you. Thank you. Thank you. I knew it.
Hollywood is is black male central.
And they all doing each other in the. It's just it's.
Well, I mean, you got to think about it. Anybody has a vagina, but is dominion. It's that final frontier.
They didn't all been in each other's. So they literally are all
If
tight.
that is true, wait a minute. If that is true, there's only one man to blame for it.
Chris Strokes. Chris Stokes.
Chris,
Sorry.
you said Chris Strokes, and you right.
Oh,
You know what still trips me out? That if you go back to the MTV Chris episode that they
Mm-hmm.
did with Chris
Right.
and Marcus was there, because Marcus was living there, because he was Marcus's guardian. You remember that
Yep.
crib?
Yep.
It was an amazing apartment, but they only had one bedroom.
Yeah.
And they
And
allowed
look,
that film to hit the television.
like we were dumb.
What you got two grown ass men, a young man and an older man, living in a one bedroom apartment for where the did Marcus sleep in the tub? They can't even sleep in the bed. They gotta sleep on the couch. That's how comfortable that was. He didn't even bother to rent a two-bedroom, so
Yeah.
nobody would have suspicion.
Because that was his name.
bro.
I'm just saying,
Chris who? Chris
why
who?
would you live in a one-bedroom apartment
My dog.
with the boy you a guardian of? Who's your artist?
Chris who? Man, you left me out yeah, a lot of things. Chris who? Please, somebody tell. Let me see. Chris who? Chris who? Chris who? It can't be Chris Brown. Shit. If it's Chris Brown, my nigga. I feel sorry for you. My nigga, he was hot. He was all of that. He got bitches over bitches over bitches. Not Chris Brown. I hope not. Chris who? Chris who? Please tell me Chris who. If it's Chris Brown, oh god, I'm gonna have a feel. Chris who? Please tell me Chris who. I got a lot of bitches out here screaming Chris Brown. I wanna scream and laugh at their faces talking about shit. Chris who? Please tell me Chris who.
Who's making thousands of dollars a show but don't got his own bedroom?
Moving forward, Jaguar claims that music industry bosses, such as Diddy, have fostered a cruel atmosphere. To keep control, she advised that many of them have negative, close connections with their artists. Jaguar stated that during a work visit to a studio, she personally saw this unsettling side of the business. She did, however, imply that this is only the start of the issue. Behind the scenes, Jaguar disclosed no one is interested in developing gifted artists. Instead, they are looking for those who could satisfy their unconventional needs in return for money. This is the hard reality, she said, where artists have to put up with all kinds of humiliating events to achieve success. Obviously, it all undoubtedly gets more complicated when Wright, who has made a point of exposing the negative aspects of the music business, asserts in an interview that Diddy was encouraged and assisted by renowned music executives Jay-Z and Clive Davis to be their friend and to find up-and-coming musicians for their pleasure. Wright also claimed that Diddy's domination in the industry is a result of fear created by his parties and the support he receives from Jay-Z, referring to mafia-like regulations. Jaguar further claimed that unsuspecting artists are forced to sign contracts that suggest they will participate in private affairs. She related an event in which she saw Diddy having suspicious interactions with Christopher Williams. She implied that the
Christopher Williams. Who that nigga? Who that nigga? Hey Siri. Who is Christian Williams? Christian Williams. Oh, that's an old nigga. 1943. That's a white man. Who that nigga? American journalist, television writer. I'm not sure if that nigga. Christian Williams, television writer, and Washington was Post, the Washington Post during the White Guard era, blah 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 blah, television drama and the other. It can't be him, is it? It's a kind of action.
these kinds of actions were traded for contracts. Concerns were also voiced by Jaguar regarding the unexplained deaths of Uptown Records members, indicating a pattern connected to their goal of penning truthful biographies about Diddy.
I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people.
Yes, it did actually.
Andre Harrell, I'll Be Sure, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And
Of course,
then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas, and then the next thing you know, You want to know what they all had in common, though? The survivors and the late of Uptown Records, they were all writing tell-all books. Andre was writing a book right before he died. Heavy D was working on a book before he died. Kim Porter was working on a book before she died. And Al B. Sure was working on the documentary of his life. And then he goes into a coma. Has Puffy ever been in a coma?
I believe
Has he?
he survived the coma and he's actually still working on documentary and a book. I heard, I don't know where it was, but I heard about it somewhere. Actually, I saw him in front of a lot of people in a stadium talk. Not more stadium, it's more like I'm not sure where it was, but he was in front of a lot of people talking about you're gonna be shot, it's coming and such. He was presenting the documentary that he's working on and the book too. So yeah, he did survive the coma and he's coming back. I'm guessing he's gonna tell a lot of things, and 50 Cent is gonna be by his side helping him because it does help 50 Cent. We all know.
Has anything happened to him? He must be the luckiest mother, because it seems like everybody that worked at Uptown Records from the very beginning gone. Just him. I guess Al disappointed you. You know, I speak for a reason. When you see this bullshit ass motherfucking game with people that you love, that you like, you know, that you.
Hey, to y'all who is seeing this, I got a question for y'all. Is you okay fucking a drunk bitch? A question, just a question. Is you I with that? Is you okay fucking a bitch that's so drunk she literally tipsy and you got her on a bed, whatever, do what you do. She literally is just laying there with her ass up and such. Is you okay with that? Is you okay fucking a drunk bitch? Just a question. Because, yeah. Bunch of niggas can't even fuck a bitch without her being drunk. I gotta get her drunk just because she's gonna be naked later. Going to a club is to have fun, not to pick up chick. My understanding. And there is also this that part where you pick up a chick for the one night stand, but I don't do one night stand while she is drunk. Yeah, piece of shit. My ex friends, my nigga, they don't give a fuck. They're literally second tapping the same bitch that have been tapped by the same nigga who is in the same room by you an hour ago. And they just go to the room and fuck the same bitch. My nigga, you gay. If you're okay playing with another man's juice while the juice is on the bitch and you're going and playing with the same thing, my nigga, you gay. My understanding of that, you gay. Ugh. Jose, you gay. Abba, you gay. Fraser, my nigga, you a simp bitch. You gay. You was gay before another niggas was gay. You the gayest nigga who doesn't hesitate to say I suck your dick, you gay ass bitch. You don't hesitate to say that shit to you niggas, and that's scary. My nigga, you're undercover gay.
It's too many coincidences.
Too many. You
Honeycomb.
oh.
I hate a drunk bitch that hit on me. I don't know what it is. I hate it. It's like the the, the most disrespect you can do. Especially if this is our first time we meet. It's just the next level type of disrespect for me. Talk to me when you're not drunk, bitch.
Stamp
We
it.
gonna get you and your little dog too.
Mm.
And congratulations, young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
But where's she getting all these facts checked? Well, Gene Deal was right to guess. With the assistance of other well-known musicians, Gene claims that Diddy has been actively involved in planning well-known homosexual parties, where the rich and famous in Hollywood are rumored to indulge in more than simply cocktails. Diddy, of course, appears to be more than just a visitor at these gatherings. He actively seeks out other guests, making these get-togethers feel more intimate and invitation only.
It all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping, right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know, this is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that. Cause they
How many of you stand on your principles? Just question. How many of you stand on your principles and don't go against it? How many of y'all? Tell me.
They gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he going, I'm just looking at the places where he picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I was like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said plugs. And I was like, hey, yo. I was messing with him. Because people don't understand, you know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang. So I'm still gonna tease him. I'm still gonna mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said plugs, and he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you could do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When he got to, I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store.
And although Gene hasn't mentioned Jay-Z by name, we all know who Diddy's closest business buddy is and where the party fund is coming from. Deal also claimed in the interview that these events work as a playground for Hollywood's elite, who are well known and have the means to pay hefty fees for access to the most unusual events in the area, allowing them to indulge in their darkest and most outrageous fantasies. Then again, Gene portrayed a startling picture of Turkish baths as a common place for gay men to meet secretly. He proposed that these exchanges are more than just hot baths because of Diddy's ability to arrange things. Rather, they are part of a supposed network where these guys meet up for sex in secret with Diddy, and probably Jay-Z.
I knew I used to wait outside of Turkish baths for them. You know what they do in the Turkish baths?
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay. That's where a lot of gay men meet. And they all take hot baths together. To each his own though, bruh. But that's a lot of that these guys get into when they start having certain meetings with certain people and they meet them at the Turkish bath and they do their meetings and they meet their people in those type of situations where they're comfortable at. So they don't have to worry about their indiscretions coming out. You mean? You understand what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, twice, sometimes 3 times a week, me and the driver be outside. He'll run into the Turkish bath.
Not to mention, Gene Deal also attested to the fact that Sean Combs forced Cassie Ventura to have intercourse with other men while he watched, sexually abusing her, and, in some cases, trafficking her, which we now know for sure is the truth, since Wright has already presented the receipts for it.
We shouldn't be laughing about that, man, you know, because she is a victim.
Oh, hell
Yeah.
no. Oh, hell no. Everybody's a victim now, huh? They got that money and they're a victim. Bitch, fuck out of here.
Saying she is a victim, man, and if this is her victim story, we gotta be more.
I'm not a... I've never been a victim in my fucking freaking life. 2 things, yeah. They're either yours, they're either your friends, or not. You're the stupid ass motherfucker who have to do the judgment. There's niggas out here telling, hey, only God can judge me. You sucking dick. Who the fuck did you ask for the help of your rent, nigga? Motherfucking bitch. Only God can judge you, nigga. Those niggas who help you can judge you too. Because you're playing with their life. As much they didn't even do jack shit with your life. Except help you ass. And y'all saying out here, we don't give a fuck. Only God can judge me. Well, you know God ain't through yet. You know, for some of y'all, you don't even believe in God, nigga. He just saying it just because. Just to go through and not even talk about the thing y'all supposed to talk about. Bitch of shit, shut up. Go fucking hide behind the motherfucking God. Motherfucker. In 1600s, did you know the king was hiding behind the motherfucking church? Because who had the power? King. Who is the next one? I believe it was the horse riders or the motherfucking church. And you're telling me, you're saying only God can judge you? Well, let me slap you so I can show you the judgment of this bitch ass planet we live in called Earth. Bitch ass. Talk about God can judge me, nigga. Until then, yeah, let me step on your motherfucking face and make you sure the nigga who helped you with your rent can judge you too, you dumbass.
I think more compassion.
Please.
She was 17 years old at the time. She was fascinated by that whole thing, getting on a G4, G5 jet. You understand? And where was her parents, man? Where was her daddy, her mama? They didn't miss their child. She didn't come home that night. But what you trying to do? So to say that what he's being known for with Cassie, I can only equate to some of the things that I've seen him and Kim go through. You understand what I'm saying? So people get mad, you know, but it is what it is. I can only equate his actions like that.
Crazy, man.
And then there was Kim Porter's death, which Jay assisted in arranging. Many people were horrified by Kim Porter's death in 2023, particularly Sean Diddy Combs, her ex-partner with whom she had 3 children. Yes, the Diddy's part is indeed debatable.
I will advocate for you. Because, see, I know something that a lot of people don't know. I know that you and Kim Porter had a sit down right before she left us.
Tell him, please, tell him.
And I know Kim had some very good advice to give you. And I believe that this is why things are happening as they're happening now. Kim was smart, wasn't she, Cassie? kept you alive and kept you safe. I will advocate for you, but you are a victim. And I know that.
Fuck being a victim. Uh, all I can say is one thing. Fuck being a victim.
Congratulations on surviving and congratulations on standing up. I'll advocate for you. That put and his little dog.
Now you want to know what's crazy, Jaguar?
What?
I was, and I can just say it now because I mean I'm not gonna do it. So why not just talk about it now? I had an offer to go over there to Revolt.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yep, I had an offer. They've been watching, and you know I was told that, hey, I can have you in a room with Puff tomorrow. And that just sounded crazy to me. That just like you can have me in a room with him tomorrow. Like what? Excuse me.
Like it's the grandest honor on earth.
Porter, an actress and model, was involved in a long and violent relationship with the producer and rapper. At the age of 47, she passed away from lobar pneumonia following days of flu-like symptoms. Given that Porter was devoted to Diddy and encouraged him through all of their highs and lows, many people questioned why Diddy never proposed to her. Some conjectured that he was too preoccupied with his career and other women, or that he was terrified of commitment. Additionally, several accused him of physically and psychologically abusing Porter, citing claims made by his former security Gene Deal.
Even if they call me about the abuse with Kim, they say, yo, Gene, did you see him beat Kim? I said, on that particular case, no. Have I seen him rough Kim up and use the pillow? You know, he liked to play fight and be hurting the girls while he play fight. Have I seen him do that? Yeah, I've seen him done that. You understand? And I've asked Kim, you all right, you good? Y'all good? And she just look and stuff, he'll stop. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like a big uncle one time. So now, when he get to the hospital, his right wrist is ripped open. So, Mr. Dill, when you got to the hospital, what happened? Well, I seen his wrist ripped up. I would testify that I seen his wrist wrapped up in a t-shirt, and he said it right there in front of Kim. You know what I'm saying? That, yo, you could have killed him because he hit an artery. You understand? And I would tell how I saw how Kim looked, and I would testify to everything if I was told to. You know, if I was brought in to testify against that. You understand? I'm not gonna sit there and wait in jail for him. Nah, I wouldn't do that.
So you don't have no problem testifying?
I have no problem sitting in the court of law, doing my due diligence, and testifying on stuff that I already spoke of on the internet. When I talked about him, Kim, and she had to cut his wrist to get him off of him, I would tell what I saw when I went to the hospital. I have no problem. I don't care what nobody say, I don't care what nobody think. If I've already said it on the internet, if I've already said it on different platforms and programs, why wouldn't I?
Given all that, Gene claims that the lawsuits and accusations that attracted a lot of attention were drastically manipulated.
I mean, it's Diddy. He got a Billy. He got almost a Billy. Man, he probably have more than a Billy. He's just acting. Here's the thing. It doesn't. It's his life, yo. But not only God can judge you, huh? You used to be one of those, pretty sure. You used to be one of those niggas. Only God can judge me. That's one of them niggas. Now he's like, Jesus, take the wheel.
Diddy has obviously never been questioned about any of it. Remarkably, some of the more graphic aspects were purportedly changed before the court cases ever got underway.
But my whole thing about it was this, is that anything in that lawsuit, you gotta realize that we only got a portion of it because it's been chopped up.
Oh shit.
Things has been taken out. So somebody would look a certain way. Now, they left some of the things in there. But I'm sure plenty of times Cassie may have seen some stuff that she ain't really want to look at.
That's all for today. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. For more
Well, that's it for today, like she said. Like I said too, not only God can judge you, huh? My bye. Judgment day has come. These stupid niggas, bruh. I don't know, bruh. Hey, at least, oof. Thank God I wasn't money hungry like a motherfucker, bro. Shit. I was never money hungry. I need, unless I need some kind of payment that was to, I had payment to do. So in that case, I rather go clean a toilet before I go to Diddy, bro. But the fuck, shit. I don't give a fuck if I have a bill, my nigga. I rather go and pick up trash from street and make money that way instead of go to Diddy, nigga. The fuck? Keep your millie, keep your shit, keep that asshole because I don't want it. That's why I'm a time in or time out, nigga. I ask you again, are you time in or time out? With that said, I'd like to say have a nice day. Don't do what I wouldn't do or what Diddy did because karma is a bitch. When it's your turn, nigga. This not gonna be my last video on Diddy either. Pretty sure. And this Diddy shit is going on, man. Diddy, Jay Z. If you name Jay Z, you're gonna include Beyonce. If you name Jay Z, you're gonna include everybody in that around circle who is helping him or is with him. The same with the Diddy. The same with Oprah. The same with Steve Harvey. The same with Kevin Hart. So here's the thing. Time will tell, time will show. Yeah, motherfuckers be playing so. Hey, hey, time to show yourself. I guess I don't know. Let's go though. Do what you do, but don't do what I wouldn't do or what a Diddy did. So don't be a fool. You know, you should be better than them fool. So yeah. Those bye-byes and gals and the dogs, especially the cats. Doses.